Weird Al Yankovic has earned his name. And when Michael Jackson's Thriller album came out with the hot single Beat It, Weird Al released his own version, Eat It. Now Michael Jackson's back with Bad. Here's Weird Al's version. It's called Back. That's great. Weird Al is here with us this morning in a much thinner version of yourself. How
I just
are
want to
you?
thank you for having me on one of your theme shows. This is
You devil. Did you really gain weight for that?
yeah, it's kind of a Robert De Niro thing. I really wanted to get into the character.
Yeah, method acting,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
How much did you gain?
About 800 pounds.
Yeah, I know.
Had to eat salads for a week to get back to my regular weight. It was terrible.
Was that all makeup on your face?
Yeah, it's latex appliances, which
Wow.
which they literally glued to my cheeks and neck, and the suit's a huge foam rubber contraption.
But you should know the set is real. Michael let you use the subway.
I should know. It's
set.
not a hologram. It's an actual three-dimensional
It's an actual
physical
thing.
set.
Yeah, he had no problems with you doing it?
No, he was great. He actually gave us. This wasn't the set that Michael Jackson shot his video on. He used a real New York subway, but he's doing some other kind of project where he had to recreate that subway set at 9/10 scale on a soundstage around Los Angeles. And we found out about it and said, can we use your set? Because we'd have to build it anyway. And he said, sure, go ahead. So he was great.
You have done a lot of the rock stars with Madonna. What's it called?
Like a surgeon.
Surgeon. James Brown.
Living with a hernia.
And Lucille Ball, you did something called Ricky.
Right, a parody of Mickey by Tony Basil. That was my first video. And that was the last time I shaved my mustache. I played Ricky Ricardo in the video.
So you're an impressionist.
Well, not really. I mean, I do parodies of people, but I don't imitate their voices all that closely. I may, sing a little higher when I do Madonna and Michael Jackson than I would if I did somebody else. But I'm not really trying that hard to sound like them.
You've made a lot of money, and everybody knows who you are. And it all started in college. You're an architecture student, and it was kind of a gag.
Yeah, it was always a hobby just to amuse my friends. I never thought that I'd be doing this for a living, but. Yeah, I do have a degree in architecture, which I still use every day.
How do you do that?
Bookmark, drink coaster,
sure.
Comes in handy.
Okay, should have known that.
Yeah, and I worked in a mailroom for a couple of years just to pay for the macaroni and cheese. And
so you've been at the bottom, and now you know how to... Yeah.
now I'm in the middle, and it feels great. Yeah.
This album, I love this. The title. It's not called Bad, it's called Even Worse. Some of the titles. You ready for this one, Al? You'll love this one. Okay. Stuck in a closet with Vanna White. What is that about?
It's kind of a heavy metal song about a recurring nightmare. This guy dreams every night. He dreams he's stuck in a closet with Vanna White, and all she wants to do is sell him a vowel.
Oh, all right. What is lasagna?
Lasagna is a parody of La Bamba. Yeah. I'm one quarter Italian, so it's kind of getting back to my roots.
Yeah, right. How about Twister?
That's a Beastie Boys version of the old 1960s Twister commercial, Left hand red, right foot green.
How about this song's just 6 words long?
That's a parody of George Harrison's Got My Mind Set on You.
Oh,
which I really wanted to do, but his song didn't have a whole lot of words to it, so my idea was this song's just 6 words long.
I think I know this one. I think I'm a clone now.
Yeah.
Is that Tiffany's
you got it.
parody on Tiffany's, huh?
Yeah, I'd like to get legal custody of Tiffany. Do you think that's possible?
I doubt. I don't think her mother and father would go for that.
Well.
What kind of a kid were you?
I was a lot younger than I am now.
I'm so stupid asking these questions.
No, I was a pretty studious kid. I was, one of those straight A students, a high school valedictorian. I was the kind of kid that you'd copy off of in math class, and then at recess you'd throw rocks at him. One of those kind of.
One of those kind of regular kids, yeah.
Yeah.
What about your personal life? Do you need a weird girlfriend?
Well, my accordion has always been my main squeeze.
Oh God, Al. No. Do you have time
No,
with
really.
all of this? Huh? Really?
No, I just have never had time.
You haven't had time.
No, it's a sad life, isn't it?
No, things are going well for you, aren't they?
Yeah, very well, yeah.
Yeah, you've really found your place.
I'm going to live here. I'm going to move in, settle down, raise a family, right here on the set.
What do the stars think of what you do?
Well, they seem to have a pretty good sense of humor about it. I do have to get their permission ahead of time.
You do?
So it's not like a big surprise when the album comes out. So, no, nobody's ever gotten upset. I've never woken up with a horse's head in my bed. Everything has been pretty okay.
So far.
Not so far, all right.
Okay. Thank you, Al, very much.